IR35. But what does it mean? And why is it you are likely to hear a lot more about it in the coming weeks and months? IR35, also known as the Intermediaries Legislation, was introduced by the UK government in 2000. Its purpose was to address concerns relating to contractors who supply their services via an intermediary, such as a limited company, but otherwise have the essential features of an employee. The government feel contractors who operate like employees should be taxed like employees. Therefore, any assignment deemed inside of IR35 must pay income tax and national insurance contributions, similar to an employee. Any assignment deemed outside of IR35 is classed as providing a genuine business-to-business service and is therefore not subject to the same tax treatment as employees. Initially, it was up to the contractor's limited company to determine whether their role fell inside or outside of IR35. However, in 2016, the government announced they believed there was a £1.2 billion deficit to the national tax contributions based on contractor assignments being misclassified. To remedy this, they decided to introduce reforms to the legislation, firstly to the public sector in 2017, and now in the private sector. The key focus of the reforms is all about who is responsible for making the determination of whether the worker's assignment is inside or outside of IR35. In other words, is the assignment a PAYE position or a business-to-business engagement? Before the reforms, it has been the contractor's responsibility to make that decision. Now, this responsibility will fall on the client. Consultation around the reform is currently underway, with the draft finance bill due by late summer, and the new rules being enforced in April 2020. Details are not yet confirmed, but it is expected that it will only affect companies with 2 or more of the following attributes: an annual turnover in excess of £10 million, more than 50 employees, or a balance sheet showing more than £5 million assets. So, if you are affected, what do you need to do? The up-to-date legislation will be announced in late summer this year, and the actual legislation will come into effect on the 6th of April 2020. This means that by April next year, you will need to comply with these new rules or be exposed. If HMRC believes you've misclassified assignments, you could be liable for paying unpaid tax and national insurance contributions, as well as fines and interests on overdue payments. But it's not just financial risk. There are operational, legal, and reputational risks that all need to be managed as well. Making yourself compliant will take time and effort. There is a lot to do before April next year. The time to act is now. However, it's not all doom and gloom. If you are fully prepared, it could have a positive impact on your business. You could benefit from attracting the best off-payroll talent to work with you, making the most of a fluctuating market. So, spend a little time looking through our IR35 Hub and find out how Gattaca can help you prepare. The Hub will be updated regularly as we find out more, making it the place to come for everything IR35.